We have with us today Mayra Thomas. She is a weight loss consultant with Integrated Medical Center. Thank you, Mayra, for joining us today to talk about some weight loss subjects. You're with Integrated Medical Center Florida, which is here in Newport Richey.
Correct.
Very good. And you guys work under the direction of a medical doctor, is that correct?
That is correct.
Great. So you have a medical doctor on staff, weight loss consultants, and you're actually even a certified medical assistant with the practice in general.
Yes, I am.
Very good. So thank you for joining us today to talk about these weight loss subjects. That's an area that we all at some point in time, want to talk about or have to deal with, need to lose a few pounds. Sometimes we need to lose more. And in general, we want to be healthy. So we're looking at healthy topics, healthy living, and weight loss is one of those areas. So as a weight loss consultant, what are some of the healthy areas you think we need to be looking at? Keeping ourselves healthy and losing weight. What are some of those areas?
First, we need to watch what we eat, exercise, and not eat late.
Not eat late. Very, very interesting. I think I've heard this in the past, but I don't think we always pay attention. We have such fast lives these days. We're on the go all the time. We have jobs, we have families, we have activities going on. And I think that's where we sometimes get off course to begin with. We get so busy.
Correct.
Our lifestyle changes. We make the bad choices with our eating, and then we get slack on our exercising, and that's where things kind of catch up with us. So it's kind of like we have to revert back and regroup and kind of change our lifestyle habits, I guess.
Yes, correct. We need to make time for ourselves.
Absolutely. We make time for ourselves, we make time for our bodies, and we make better choices.
Correct.
So healthy eating, better eating, watch what we're eating. What are some of the things you work with your clients on with the eating as far as how they monitor what they're eating, like you say?
We have them monitor their calorie intake, their carb intake.
Okay.
We put them on a 1,500 calorie, well, it depends on their weight also, how much they want to lose.
Okay.
And then we give them a journal so they can keep a journal of the calories they're eating daily.
Okay, very good. So you kind of have to be accountable. You're going into a weight loss program. You got to watch what you're eating. You got to have some accountability. So you got to do that journaling.
Yes.
I know that's sometimes kind of difficult to. All right, so we've already made bad choices because we've got this life that's fast, and so now we got to change, and then now we got to throw a journal into it. For me, that gets overwhelming sometimes. It's just like, that's just so much to do. But I've learned, and I guess you guys use these systems as well, that technology's kind of made that a little bit easier for us. There's like journals and apps that almost do it practically for you. It just takes split seconds to say, oh, this is what I'm eating. They break it down from, I've even seen it where they break it down from restaurant to restaurant, where all you got to do is scroll through your little app and check off, I'm eating at, this restaurant, I'm eating this thing, and it just puts it in the calculator for you. So the technology is helping us, I think.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Now you just have to do it on your own.
So just got to be accountable to actually doing the journaling. So you talked about exercise. Exercise, obviously, an important part of weight loss. So what are your suggestions with exercise? What kind of exercise going into a weight loss regimen should we be doing?
To me, exercise at least 30 minutes a day.
Okay.
Treadmill, walking. I mean, they even have that pedometers now.
Like the Fitbit kind of
Yes.
things that monitor what you're doing.
Counts your steps. You'd be surprised how many calories you burn.
There we go back to technologies. If we use it to our advantage, it can actually help us. Very good. So 30 minutes a day. I think going into a weight loss program, it sounds like you pretty much think that we should be doing more cardio in the beginning maybe.
Yes.
And then working our way into some other things as we start seeing the results, I guess. So building up that
Goals.
Goals are important. Yeah. So building up the heart rate, working on the cardio about 30 minutes a day.
Correct.
So what are the programs that not so much even the programs, but how is it different from one client to another? Some people may need to lose a little, some people may need to lose more. Some people have health concerns, they have to be dealt with in weight loss, which it's awesome you guys have a doctor on staff that can also, address making sure we're in the right weight loss program.
Exactly.
So are there different programs for different people?
Yes, there are. If you want to lose less than 20 pounds, you can do that on your own, but sometimes you need a push. You can come see us weekly for a B12 injection. We give you a diet plan. You consult with me. How do you want to do it? What are your concerns? We also have one program where we provide you with the shake, the vitamins, the B12, but everything is you have a weekly visit with me.
That's
Where
great, because that's accountability.
And you can express your concerns at that visit, or you can always call me and they can call me right back.
Okay, great. So you're there for the client, consulting them.
Consulting,
Probably
encouraging.
very encouraging, probably very important, because it gets a little stressful sometimes in weight loss. I know when I've had to go into that, especially after having children, and we all go through that phase, you start seeing results, and then sometimes you just plateau. And then you get a little discouraged. So now they have someone to talk to that can encourage them, consult them, give them that guidance to, okay, we'll try this. And maybe this little change here will get you back on track. So, and then I'm sure we meet bumps in the road. You know, we goof up and mess up a little bit. So it's nice to know there's someone you can reach out to put you back, you know, kind of give you that encouragement, put you back on track.
Yes, indeed.
So we've talked about exercise. We've talked about watching what we eat, journaling it, you know, logging it in, being accountable to keeping up and making the right decisions. You know, watching our carb intake. Water. Is water important in a weight loss program?
Very much so.
Drinking water. So water's good for a lot of things. Obviously, it helps keep us hydrated here in Florida, especially where it's really hot in the summer. And of course, most places in the country, it gets hot in the summer. So keeping hydrated is important, helps us with that weight loss. I know that water intake probably differs from person to person.
Yeah, the minimal is 8 cups a day.
8 glasses a day.
8 glasses a day, yes.
Yeah, 8 ounces. That's the standard, I think, is to at least have the 8 ounce cups, glasses of water. And then, of course, it probably varies based on the weight of the individual.
And some people drink up to 1 gallon of water a day. That's even better.
Yeah, to stay hydrated and based on their needs.
Especially with exercising.
Yes, very, very important, because we are going to need more water if we're exercising. Very true. So you guys, like I said, like we talked about, you've got the different programs that meets the needs of the different individuals. And we've talked about the importance of exercise, the importance of the diet and the water. So what would you say is like a motto or anything that you use with your clients to kind of help them set the precedence for where they want to get with their weight loss?
Well, the first thing is the decision. So we have our motto, decide, commit, succeed.
Oh, that's very cool. Decide, commit, succeed. So that's we can use that with a lot of things in life. If you make a decision, commit to it, you can succeed at it. So that's great to implement that into a weight loss program.
Yes, indeed.
So they got to make the decision and set their goals, I guess, as to where they want to go and what their end result they want to be. And then you get them on a commitment to a path to getting there.
Exactly.
And then at the end, there's success because they stay committed and they have this support.
And they're happy.
And they're happy. And it is. When you set any goal and you commit to it and you see that success and the results at the end, it does make you happy. You even have one client is journaling even through her social media and encouraging other people along the way, people that are coming to you, friends and family of her own. She's so excited. She's just journaling her success all along. Isn't that correct?
Yes, and it's very helpful, very helpful. It also helps her seeing herself on social media, the changes that she's going through.
That's great. That's great. It's always good to see the before and the after. And so she's journaling all along the way. It probably helps her in her commitment.
Exactly.
And keep her on track. So that's great. And it's great that she can encourage other people that are watching this and maybe going through some of the same things and they see her keeping on and encourages them to do the same thing.
Yes, because she's gone through a little bump where she
there.
was at a plateau and now she's back on the right track.
Yep, and it happens. It happens. So it's great. And it's great that she's being an encourager and you're being an encourager because it takes a lot of encouragement when you're on the path of anything, especially something like weight loss. So yes. I guess our biggest tips are we got the motto, it's a great motto, decide, commit, succeed. So we get tips. So our tips, I guess, would be first to make that decision. Make a
Have a
decision.
goal.
Have a goal. Have a goal. And then what would you say, our other tips in the weight loss would be?
Have a goal. Drink lots of water. Watch your calories and exercise.
It's not that complicated. 4 simple things. Make the goal, drink lots of water, watch your calorie intake, and exercise. So that's great. That's 4 very simple things to keep in mind. Keep monitoring and reminding yourself in this process is to keep doing those things. So we're getting ready to take a break, and we're going to come back with our food segment. So today, our food segment is going to feature a light, healthy lunch. Easy to make, doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't take a lot of ingredients, very yummy. I think it'll certainly meet the approval of the weight loss consultant as well. So we're gonna come back here in just a moment with our healthy recipe of the day. Please join us, come back, learn about it. You can use it for your family. I think you'll enjoy it. Take it on and put it into your daily regimen to keeping healthy or in weight loss. It's a great recipe. So we'll be coming back in just a moment after the break. Thank you for joining us. Looking forward to our next food segment. And we've got a little more time with Mayra. We're going to learn a little bit more about Mayra and their practice. Thank you.
81% of consumers search online before even setting foot in a store. We help you create a strong foundation for your digital reputation. We help build your online presence to improve search engine rank and make sure your business information is correct across the web. You could do all of this on your own, but why would you spend more than 300 hours a year working on this? You have a business to run. Save time and put our software to work for you.
Hi, we're back with Mayra Thomas with Integrated Medical Center of Florida discussing weight loss today. So want to get back into a little bit more information about Integrated Medical Center and weight loss programs and a few more little tips before we take off of this segment. So Mayra, tell us a little bit about Integrated Medical Center and your weight loss program, like maybe how long have you been doing this and that sort of thing.
We've actually been doing it for 3 years with lots of success with our patients, with our
Great.
clients rather. And we're there, we're constantly guiding them, even when they're done with their weight loss, when they reach their goal. We do have a maintenance plan where they can continue
great.
coming
Yes.
back to us.
Very good. Maintenance is very important because I think we sometimes, even after we meet our goal, we still need to stay on track. And we talked about the lifestyle changes, and those things don't happen overnight. And it is a constant, reminding yourself to stay on track. And sometimes you could just need to have a check-in and that
Exactly.
little encouragement to keep going. So that's very important, maintenance programs and keeping people on track with their goals. Very good. So Mayra, also about foods, we talked about the diet, and how important the diet is. Do you have some suggestions? I mean, I know we don't have to go into everything, but some suggestions as far as types of foods that are good for us, or where we need to go and how we need to approach the whole diet itself and the foods and proper nutrition there.
Well, I strongly love salads. Salads, chicken, vegetables.
So high protein.
Yes, vegetables.
And vegetables, yes.
Fruits. Fruits are very good for you, and they keep you hydrated. And
Are there certain foods that you would say you really like to see in their diet, in their program? I know in the past I've heard of things like superfoods, like your berries, and I know I love blueberries, and I'm glad those are healthy for you because I really like blueberries. Avocados, things like that. There are certain foods that you encourage.
yes, we encourage asparagus, spinach.
Spinach is great too.
Broccoli.
Yes, broccoli.
We encourage that if you can have it daily, at least a 8-ounce portion of it.
Very good. And then proteins, I've heard those are important. So things like your grilled chicken and your fish, those are very, of course, you know, we're supposed to try to stay away from the fried stuff, but your grilled chicken, your grilled fish, those are very important in our diet as well for the high protein, correct?
Very good, especially grilled.
Grilled, yes. Very good. Those are very important things for us to keep in mind. Well, Mayra, I appreciate you being with us today and sharing with us these great tips and encouraging things about weight loss, because that's, like I said, something we all deal with just about at some point in our lives, and we need that encouragement. We need that accountability, and I love your motto. Love it. Decide, commit, succeed. So thank you for joining us, giving us that great information on weight loss. Hopefully we can all apply that and work with that in our lives and,
Yes.
and get on track, make those healthy lifestyle changes that we need to. And we'll be coming back here in just a moment with one of the healthy lifestyle changes we can make, which is watching what we eat and the foods, with a really great light lunch recipe. So we're going to have that prepared and bring on our expert in that. So in just a moment, we're going to have our recipe and food segment.
Thank you.
Welcome back to our food segment. We have with us today Christine McNally, also known as Health Coach Christine. She is a certified health coach. She's bringing to us today a healthy, light lunch recipe. And today we are having what we call lightened up chicken salad. So thank you for being with us, Christine. And if you will tell us what we have here and how we're going to make this and enjoy such a great light lunch.
All right, well, thank you for having me. We're actually just gonna make basically kind of a classic chicken salad, but I found that I just love Greek yogurt, and
Okay.
I actually use it a lot when I substitute it for mayonnaise, or even sour cream and some other recipes, but we're not here for those.
Okay.
But yeah, so for the chicken salad, you can use a can of chicken if that's what you have in the pantry.
Okay.
You can just use leftover chicken from the night before. In a pinch, I do use a rotisserie chicken. I do a little cheat, so I just grab one on the go and make it.
Makes it easy, light, easy lunch.
It makes it easy, and it's quick. It's already done, so all I have to do is tear it apart. So you get the chicken in the bowl, okay?
Always got
and
a chicken.
Love the chicken. Take a cup of grapes, and I took about a half of a green apple. I love green apples, so that's what I
Okay.
chose to use, so I throw that in there.
Okay.
Yep. All right. And then we did a couple stalks, about a cup, I guess, a cup of celery. So it was 1 or 2 stalks of celery, and I used just about a quarter of an onion. I like onion, so
All right.
thing with this is it's not specific to exact measurements. You kind of got to do what you like, you know what I mean?
And we'll have a recipe, so.
Absolutely. And then tweak it the way you love it.
Exactly.
Okay, so then you put your
The
Greek yogurt
substitute, yeah, substitute the Greek yogurt, right.
for the mayonnaise.
For the mayo.
Healthier, and it's high in
Healthy.
protein, lower in fat, and it's just yeah.
All right. Good stuff.
So we got our salt and pepper. So
Okay.
we'll put a little bit of pepper in there. I love pepper. Hope you don't mind some.
I love pepper.
All right.
Pepper's great.
How are you with salt? Good?
A little salt.
Just a little?
Trying to be healthy.
Okay. We'll just go 2. All right. And then I just throw about, I would say a teaspoon and a half of Dijon. Gives
Okay.
it a little kick. Okay. So we're doing about that. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So we're going to mix that up. Okay. Bring everything together. All right. And then, I forgot the
Pecans.
Oh my gosh.
Make it nice and crunchy.
I love the crunch. That's why I put all
Yeah.
those fruits in there, you know, the crunch and the sweet and the savory. It's just amazing.
It looks amazing.
So,
Oh,
all
wow.
right. So we are almost done with that. And let me show you what it looks like when it's done.
So our final product.
Yes, absolutely. And I did these a little different. I didn't really put them on a sandwich.
Oh, so we have options there too.
Yes. Okay. So what I did was I put it on a lettuce leaf, and you can use. I
Nice.
used romaine, but you could use the bib lettuce or whatever you like.
Okay.
We could put that on a sandwich, whole grain bread
All right.
wraps,
Make it healthy.
or even throw it on
Yeah.
top of a salad. I think your weight loss consultant said she
Like
loves
salad,
salads
exactly.
and protein.
So-
So put a scoop of this on a nice healthy salad, and you've got a perfect lunch.
Awesome. Awesome. Sounds great. So we got it on the lettuce. We can use the whole grain bread, or we can put it on top of a salad. So very yummy stuff. Keeps us a little bit lighter, a little bit healthier. Get our proteins.
Yes.
They told us very important stuff.
Yep.
Proteins. Got our fruits in there and our pecans. Makes it nice and crunchy.
Yes.
So it's a great lunch. Great lunch for healthy
You were
weight
going to
loss.
say snack, weren't you?
I was, but
I think it would be a great snack too, though. Why
You
not?
think so?
Why not? Just have a smaller portion.
smaller portion.
And maybe some whole grain crackers.
yes, it'd be great for even like an appetizer if you're having guests. You can
Why not?
do that, and it's almost like and then some crackers, awesome. You can use it in so many different ways.
Absolutely.
So
That's what's so great about it.
it is. Perfect. I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a nice lunch.
Oh, wonderful.
And it's right at lunchtime. Take this recipe. You can use it again for your lunch on a different day, since obviously we're coming to you at lunchtime. But great lunch idea, snack idea. Awesome, awesome idea. So great. Thanks, Christine. Thank you for bringing this to us. We look forward to our recipes. The recipes you will find on our Facebook page every week. They will be up usually right after the show. You'll be able to go to the Facebook page, which is Facebook at My Miles Team, and you'll find the recipe so you can follow along and make this at home. And look forward to doing this again and getting another recipe next week. We're going to bring in something a little different. Looking forward to that recipe coming on the next show. So stay tuned. Come back every week for our recipe and our next guest, and we'll go from there on our. We'll put Christine to task to bring us a different recipe, and we'll see what she brings to us. So thank you, Christine, so much for being with us again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you again for joining us today at Miles Team Show. We look forward to sharing with you every week on the subjects of medical, insurance, and legal, as well as health, wellness, and nutrition. So please join us every Tuesday at noon or on demand at your leisure at mnotv.com, Facebook at My Miles Team, or our YouTube channel, Miles Team TV. You can find a listing of our experts on our online directory at www.mymilesteam.com. Again, I am your host, Christy Branham. See you next week, and remember, Miles Team, going the distance to bring the experts to you.